All right. So we're going to be working in groups today, but you're all going to be recording your information in your packet here, and then you'll be answering some questions. So the focus is going to be on this page of our packet. We're going to finish this. When you're finished with this, you'll have some time to work on your assignment. We will come back and chat about this again at the end of class. But let's talk about what we're going to do. So our title today is What If It Doesn't Grow? Our target today is we want to be able to look at an exponential situation, okay? An exponential situation. Can you guys remind me up top here, what does an exponential equation look like? It's it's not y equals mx plus b, that was linear. Can you remember kind of the general format that we use for an exponential equation? I'll give you a hint, it's got an a and a b in it. Yeah, can you write it down for me? If you can remember that, go ahead and write that down. Good morning. Before you grab a seat, grab one of those packets in the very top tray there, please. Y equals a times b to the x power. Sometimes we put a parentheses around the b. It really doesn't matter. All right. So we're going to be looking at an exponential situation, and I'm going to tell you, spoiler alert, this time it is not going to be growing. If something doesn't grow, we say that it decays. So we're going to be talking about exponential decay today. And what can you predict about the numbers in this equation? If I am telling you right now that our situation is going to be decaying or decreasing, can somebody predict something about one of these two numbers based off of that? One of them is going to be less than 1. Which of these two numbers determines whether it goes up or goes down? The b value. And if I know we're decaying, then you're telling me that b is going to be less than 1? Awesome. Good for you. Thank you. Yes, b is less than 1. We know that's going to be true. It's going to be 0 point something. All right. Can I get you guys right now to just read through the instructions from here to here? Don't worry about the questions just yet, but just read the instructions up to where my pen is here. Did you read them? All right. If you get done reading them, just skim them one more time. All right, there's a lot of words on that page. Is somebody willing to be bold and give me kind of a synopsis? What are we going to be doing here? If you had to describe to someone in like 1 or 2 sentences what we're doing, what are we going to do? You can go ahead and find this page in your packet. Yeah. I'm going to shake up the cup. We're going to dump it out. We're going to take all the tails out. We're only keeping heads, right? And we're going to record something. What are we going to record when we do that? Yeah, the amount of pennies that are left over. Did you figure out what we're starting off with? 100. Do you think you could fill out one row of this table already? Yep. We know we're going to have 100 at the top row there. And then everybody's might be a little bit different. Now, I got a little challenge for you. I don't want anybody to shout any answers out. But off to the side here on your paper, I want you to make a prediction for me about B. Don't tell me what you think it is, but write it down on your paper. We're going to figure out a B value for this situation. We have already predicted that B is going to be less than 1. It's going to be 0 point something. But I want you to go ahead and predict right now what you think B is going to end up being for this lab. All right. And then I am going to ask you guys to, do you want to make your own groups or do you want me to make groups? Make your own? Own groups? All right. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to make your own. No, I'm going to give you 1 minute to make your own group. And then if we're not in groups with the following rules, I'll tell you the rules in a second, then I'm going to make groups for everybody, okay? So help each other out, okay? here are the rules for the group. You may have 2 people in your group, or you can have 3 people in your group, and those are the only options. Okay? 2 or 3. 4's too many, and nobody's working alone. All right? So if you figure out your group, then look around the room and see if there's anybody else that's having trouble finding their group, and help them get into a group too, in a friendly way, of course. Especially if you're in a group of 2 and you see someone that doesn't have a group, say, hey, come on over here, join our group. Okay? We'll give it a try. You guys said you could do it yourselves. I'm going to give you a minute to do it. Are we ready? Set, go. You got a minute. And I need you to be sitting at the same table with one another.